A new dawn of the like Yokozuna Hakuho loved has come. The move from here to here is now complete, and the new coach Miyagino has his own stable building. Built in 1985 by this man, and thus formerly home to this one and this one. While we hardly believe his dreams end here, for now the place feels like a shining oasis. Like I've leapt back to my Yokozuna and Ozeki days, and all that pressure of having to win, needing double-figure scores etc. Ex-Hakuho said, "A Yokozuna was produced in this fine building. My goal is to produce another, so as to further Sumo's development and really give back to the sport I so love." Head wrestler Enho, just realized that, said, "I'm feeling the kind of excitement I had when I first started out. I'm still getting used to it, and to addressing Hakuho as coach and not Yokozuna." The lightweight confirmed that his room, the bath, and the practice ring are all bigger than before. Ishiura, though, while posing for stable publicity shots, was not photographed training, raising extra doubts as to his future. Meanwhile, Sunday saw Arashio Stable become a training hub as outside wrestlers piled in. Onosho, who went 6-4 in the session, said, "I really threw myself into it, as there are no other salaried men at my own stable. The pace here is totally different, and all good fun, actually." He also crossed swords with Hoshoryu and Meisei at Tatsunami Stable last week. A fellow visitor, Hokuto Fuji, who's also called in on Shodai at Tokitsukaze, added, "It's important to train with top rankers. I just want to gently up the pace now, as I was drained by coronavirus and lost about 8 kilos. Renowned grafter Nishikigi, after 3 days at Tokitsukaze, said, "I'm different to others in that I seem to need far more practice bouts under my belt to improve, especially at my age." He's 32 this week. "Given how far I fell last year," he went on, "it's great to be back in the upper ranks for September. And although I tested positive for COVID in July, I had no symptoms and feel fine." And Wakataka Kage, who went 9-5 against the Invaders, disclosed, "I've got to gradually tune up now. By the way, the failed Ozeki bid in July has not affected me." His first July opponent, later July champion Ichinojo, visited Tamanoi Stable for the second morning running today, going 13-6 over Azuma-ryu, Tohaku-ryu, and their third division colleagues. "I'm chasing double figures next month," he said, "and it was nice to face smaller men so I could adjust to their sharp movement and practice seizing a frontal grip. In September, I want to retain my strengths from July, encroach fast, and steal a march." He's just been formally commended by the mayor of Kawaguchi, the city in which his stable lies. Takayasu, meanwhile, took his mind off his wife's labor pains by joining Onosho at Tatsunami Stable last Thursday for a showdown with Hoshoryu. That ended 4-5, with Hoshoryu going on to fight more than the others, ending on 13-8. "I fight with a youthful heart," Takayasu said, "as I've still got much to give. And you always learn against Hoshoryu because you never know what he's going to try." By the time he returned to Tatsunami on Friday, his son had been born in the night. "I must never forget how I feel right now," he said. "I want to be fighting good sumo until both my kids are old enough to remember it. Time to try yet harder." Tatsunami now plays all practice bouts on loop with a 15-second delay to allow for wrestlers to quickly learn from them. Given the stable's strong Kashiwa connections, it would be no surprise if they took that system directly from here. Kashiwa Juniors, the team which simply can't stop winning. Last weekend saw their members trek to Hokkaido for junior high school nationals. Competing under their school name of Kashiwa Middle School 2, did the team strike gold again, the decider being won by Rinnosuke Toyoda. As we've spent so much time with them, this news should be no surprise. The last occasion on which they took this title was in 2017, with the current Kiryuko among their ranks. Where is he now? Tatsunami.